Okie dokie, good afternoon folks, how are we doing? Welcome to Leeds. Good old Leeds, Bradford. And we did say we'd try and be a little bit ahead of schedule if we could, and here we are. We're nearly an hour ahead of what we planned, so that's a good deal, that's a bonus. And bigger bonus is Sun Express is still on stand, so we've got the Sun Express. That should be pushing back around about now. It's due out at scheduled departure times 5:10, which I think it's about that now, isn't it, Tom? Tom's here behind the camera.
Yep, hello everyone.
After a hard day at school and a hard day at work. So yeah, a warm welcome and welcome to the weekend. Planespotting Mike's first in the chat. Hello Mike. Max7411's there, hello to you. Becky Davis, hello Becky. Yin Team Stripes, how you doing? Dave UK, good afternoon. Patrick, hello Patrick. Max Harris, how's it going Max? Jacob Gray, good afternoon. Louise Gaming, hello to you. CK Imaging, hello CK. Can't remember CK's name. A supermodel in the Netherlands, Marjolein, good afternoon. Grayson Duffy, hello. Stuart Marshall, hello Stuart. A very warm welcome to you. AKA Mr. Jaffa Cakes. Karen Hay, hello Karen. Dot Brownlow, hello Dot. Supermod Sam's Planes and Trains, hello Sam. Down in Doncaster, near Doncaster. Richard Joy, hello Richard. Sam's put a link to our Facebook page in the chat. I won't pin that one. Sam, would you do me a favour and would you put a link to Tom's video from last night, the Lanzarote video? We'll pin that to the top of the chat today, please, if that would be okay. Plain and simple, hello. Right, so we're here we are. We're waiting for this Sun Express to push back. The airport's quite quiet actually. We've just had 2 departures go out. A couple of Jet 2s have just gone.
This Sun Express is just starting to push.
Here we go, yep. So going out to Antalya, down in Turkey. Connie Griffith in Canada, hello. I can't say that very well. Connie Griffith. Penguin Overlord, hello. Melissa Jackson Bailey, hello. Dave P, good afternoon. Did I say hello to Richard Joy? How's it going, Richard? Natman, hello. There we go, look, so pushing back to face to the west. It's a very welcome visitor to Leeds. What we're not going to see this the year, guys, is the Bulgarian on a Saturday afternoon. Ceased operations to the UK, apparently. Powell LUFC, hello. Mr. Parkrum, Dan Fretwell, hello. You can probably hear as well the golf course. We're in that location. The golf tees are right behind us, so there's a few golfers on the tee, so I'm going to have to be fairly quiet at times. Robert Wood, how's it going, Robert? So yeah, as per usual, we're by the golf course, and if somebody does a bad shot, be prepared for some bad language. It has happened in the past. If I hear anybody getting irate, I'll try and talk over the top of them so we can't hear it. We do get 1 or 2 golfers behind us shouting and swearing. So what have we all got planned for the weekend, guys? Let us know in the chat. I think we're going to get some spotting in this weekend. Probably try and do a Saturday and a Sunday stream. All being well, fingers crossed. Once this Sun Express has gone, we'll have a look at a Global Express, which we can see parked up on multi-flight. It's the Canadian one that comes quite often. We can see it from this location, so we'll have a peek at that in a bit. Christopher Illingworth, hello Christopher. BFC, hello to you. BFC, yes, it's this is a public footpath that we're on, so it's perfectly accessible to the public. It runs down the side of the golf course, borders the golf course and the airport. Natman's come across the stream before having to go to work. Blimey, are you on nights? Andy Wilson, hello Andy. Yes, at least DAT, Danish Air Transport ATR. It's just gone out. It's gone out to Dublin. It's coming back later on. That did operate for a while last year, didn't it, if I remember rightly? So that'll be nice to see. BFC says, how do I get to the path? It's depends how you get in here. If you get in here by car, you can park up behind the hangars, and then you follow the muddy footpath down. You need your big boots or wellies on. It's pretty muddy. If you're coming by public transport, you'd have to probably get off somewhere down by Murgatroyd's and then walk up the big hill, which is a bit dodgy because there's no path. Well, you can if you know where you're going through the fields and go behind the hangars and then up that way. There is a way around. Dan says, am I park running tomorrow? It is a big one for me tomorrow, Dan. It's my 200th park run. So yeah, we'll be down at Cliff Castle for that. 200. Don't get a t-shirt. You don't get the green t-shirt till it's 250. So I've got about another 50 park runs to do before my next t-shirt. Yeah, Plain and Simple says there's a bit of a break in traffic. It gives us a chance to have a look around, and we're very patient. We expect it at Leeds, don't we? We'll get the notorious Leeds lull. There has been a light aircraft doing circuits in the last hour as well. Hopefully that's going to come back out. Karen says, have we brought some snacks? You've just eaten yours, haven't you?
I've had a Mars bar.
Is that a Mars bar? Jill Rogers, hello Jill, how's it going? Wow, Jill's been in the membership for 23 months, almost 2 years. Jill, wow, thank you. Yeah, Patrick mentioning that charter earlier on. I think that's been and gone. I think it was an Embraer. I think that is due back as well, Patrick, in the middle of the night sometime. Don't know if it's tonight or tomorrow night. Sam, I've missed that one. I'll scroll back. Thank you. There we go, I've pinned that one to the top of the chat. Thank you, Sam. So that is a link to Tom's video that he put on yesterday of our stay in Lanzarote. Got some fairly nice footage on there off the GoPro on this Tom's phone.
Yep, it was good.
Saw some nice planes. There's even a bit of a walk around the hotel as well on that one. So feel free to have a look. Do drop him a like. Wubba chicken, hello to you. Rugged, good afternoon. Jeremy Grant, how's it going? Laura Bradshaw, hello Laura, and thank you. Yeah, I am going to try tomorrow down at Parkrun. I'm going to see what I can get round in. Hoping to try and get under 21 minutes, but I probably won't. Right, here we go then. Sun Express to Antalya 737-800. Lining up, runway 14. So don't forget guys, we're behind the fence, so we can't follow it out too far, I'm afraid. Mike says he enjoyed your video. Tom, 10 out of 10.
Thanks, Mike.
Cheers, Mike. Alison Taylor, hello. Right, I'll be quiet a second. Here we go. Very nice. Tango Charlie Sierra Echo Kilo, the reg on that one. Alison watched your video yesterday as well, thank you.
Thank you, Alison.
And Gemma Proctor says 10 out of 10. Thank you, Gemma. Yeah, some of the footage was off the GoPro, some of it was off Tom's phone. I think you can probably tell the difference in the quality on the video as well. Some bits are a little bit on the heavily zoomed in on Tom's phone side, aren't they? Which never is too great, but the GoPro footage came out okay. Tom, there's an aircraft on finals. Whooper Chicken says take a chainsaw to that tree. We'll be here all week. There's trees everywhere. Right, I can tell just by looking from this in the distance, this is a 300 series 737 of Jet 2. With the lights across the wing. This is Jet 2 from Paris Charles de Gaulle. Fox Kilo, the registration on that one. Stopped that nice and quickly, made the turn onto taxiway Delta. Steve Jones, hello Steve. Yeah, Jeremy says it sounds like somebody playing golf. We are literally 15 yards away from the tee. We're also about 20 yards away from one of the holes as well, so if anybody does a bad shot, Tom, we might get donked on the head.
We're not in the best position, are we?
If you hear a big ouch and a cry, so you know what's happened, guys. Devil's advocate, hello. Right, just about all the ramp is empty at the moment, so let's stick that jet to as far away from the terminal as possible. Why do they do that? Oh, and apparently, so I heard today, they've got the other air bridge working, so we've got 2 working air bridges now at Leeds.
After 5 years,
yeah,
10 years?
It's been a long time. Apparently, yeah, there was a picture of an EasyJet using it today. Sandy B, hello.
Shall we have a look at that Global Express?
Yeah, go on then. John Hume, how are you doing, John? Okie dokie, round we go. We can just about see 75% of it. We can't see its belly for the grass, but it's yeah, that's the Canadian Global. We did have 2 Canadian Globals in at the same time the other day. I think one of them's departed. CK says it's tea time. Yeah, certainly is. Tom, if you hear 4, duck. Pilot David, how are you doing? Yeah, Pilot David, yes, sir. Says it's nice and sunny, makes him want to get into his Cherokee and have a fly over. Get in and come and do us 20 laps or so. 20 tight orbits, keep us busy. I wonder what the landing fees are for a little Cherokee at Leeds. Mighty Rover 85, hello. That's very, very kind. Says top-notch stream. Are we near multi-flight? I've never had to raise my voice for a bird before. Goodness me. Tweeting away behind us. Not, well, how far away are we? Maybe 300 or 400 yards away from multi-flight. We're directly opposite taxiway Delta. The Dutch Embraer this afternoon was an ex-Eastern machine. Cheers, Steve. So that's probably been in before, but I think it was its first time in here in its new reg. Marjoleine's gifted us a membership. Thank you, Marjolein. That's gone to Buzzer69, who's a regular. That's fantastic. Congrats to you. Thank you, Marjolein.
Thank you, Marjolein.
Army Man Travels. Hello, Bob. How's it going? And Gemma Proctor, no Jaffa cakes today. I'll have to rectify that in the corp later on, Tom.
Yeah, we've eaten them all.
And Jake, very good afternoon. I'm just looking across now. Tom, can we have a look and see if they've got rid of that silly old bus shelter walkway thing that used to go down and it was at the back of the ramp. It was somewhere down there. Looks like it's still there, but I think they're getting shut of it, aren't they? It's going.
Yeah, they've got rid of a bit of it there.
Hands up, who stood in there shivering. Carol McGinty, hello. Isaac, good afternoon. Ocean Beach, Steve, hello to you. And David Stocker, hello David. Jake says, thank God I hated walking through there. It was, yeah, I've stood in there, it was about -2. Oh, it was cold, I was in a pair of shorts as well. Denise, hello, how are you doing? Yeah, Leeds and Burnley getting promoted. Hey, Tom's going to watch them on Monday night. Andy Holroyd, hello. Dazman, how are you doing? So this aircraft we're looking at now is the only aircraft that's active on the main ramp. There is another 737-300 down on stand 1, which has been parked there a long time. There's 3 other Jet 2s on the eastern ramp, which just look to be parked up. Oh, it's very quiet at the moment. John Kenneth Williams, how's it going, John? Wow, Pilot David, that's didn't realise it was that much. Goodness me. Landing fee about 24 quid here at Leeds for a light aircraft. And they actually charge you for the instrument approach as well. I didn't know that. Sam's Planes and Trains has gifted us a membership as well. Thank you, Sam. That has gone to Anth Salini, who is down in Australia, so congrats, Anth.
Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, Sam. Further around the world, to Iran. Mahboubi, how are you doing? John says, all packed for Monday. Remind me again where you're going. David, yes, says, have a good park run tomorrow. Good training for next year's London Marathon. I've never ever done a marathon, and I don't think I could. Let's see, that's on Sunday, isn't it, the London Marathon? I would have liked to have watched that, Tom, but I think we'll be heading to Manchester during the morning, won't we? So we'll have to watch it on catch up. Looks like it's going to be a rather warm and sweaty one as well for the runners down in London this weekend. A bit of a heat wave coming next week with temperature up into the 20s. Andrew, hello to you. Says, how often is it available to watch? We tend to do a few evening streams at Leeds. Saturday could be anywhere, and Sunday always down at Manchester on a Sunday. Gary Brown, a big hello to you, joining the membership as well. Many, many thanks. Sam's packed already. Sam, your clothes are going to be all creased up, mate. He's packed to go to Zante in 10 days' time. I hope you're taking your iron. Jason, hello, how are you doing? Graham Cox. Hello, Graham. Oh, Pilot David, I wish we'd have been here to see you. What is Tom doing? What is he doing? He's wandered off. He's down there. Look, he's trying to get through the. He's succeeded in getting through the muddy patch. You see what I mean about the fence, guys? It's we're hiding behind the fence, so we do have to zoom in a bit like this. In we go, and where's that jet 2 gone? Where's it gone? There it is. Once we zoom in heavily like that, it's sort of the fence just magically disappears. He's trying to get back through the mud now. Somebody's put a lot of tyres and crates down. You can actually get through now. Yeah, Steve's saying Balkan gone bust this week. That's a shame, isn't it? They've been coming here since time began. I remember the old Tu-154s back in the 80s and 90s. Or was it 80s? Maybe early 90s, but they were fantastic to see. And that's probably what got me into plane spotting here at Leeds, actually. Did you get back okay, Tom?
Yep, I'm fine.
You didn't fall in?
Still very muddy down that end. Hasn't changed.
Jem says he's on the inbound Palmer. And then going back out to Paris. Are you, I take it your crew then? Steward or pilot? Co-pilot? Let us know.
We have an inbound aircraft.
Excellent. I've just noticed Dean Kerbo's in the chat. Dean has sent us a $50 super chat as well.
Oh wow, thank you, Dean.
He's watching the show, counting down the days till he's back over here in the summer. Well, it's nearly summer now, Dean. We're forecasting up into the 20s next week, which will be a nice taste of summer. But I cannot thank you enough for that, Dean. It's very, very kind. It's you do send us quite a few super chats, and it is very, very appreciated. So yeah, massive thank you, Dean. You've probably paid for our petrol to Manchester there and a few Jaffa cakes as well, so whopping thank you.
Yep, thank you.
And a big hello to Patty as well. Hope she's okay. Right, what's this then? Is this Easton from Amsterdam?
Could be Easton.
Yep, operating for KLM. There should be an E190, I think. Neil Rhodes, hello Neil. And yeah, Pilot David, we don't really have a schedule at Leeds. We do it in the summertime, we do try and get here on a Saturday. And then it's as and when we can, usually on an evening after work and school. I said it was a 190, it's a 170, isn't it? Or a 175. Not the best colour scheme we'll see all day. Supermod Colin's in the chat. Hello, Colin. Jake, good afternoon. Ah, Bob's, yeah, all the times you've been to Lanzarote, never been in for a swim. Wow, it's definitely worth it, Bob. There's one or two fish out there, nothing overly exciting, but it was nice to get in. Alan Lee, hello Alan. And the camera survived as well, which was a bonus. Wow, Marty Abbott, hello. Says there was a Jet 2 A321 at Manchester today, close to a tail strike. Jodie Nisbet, hello Jodie. Gemma says, are we having another holiday? As soon as I see a cheapie. Queenie's in the chat. Hello, Queenie. Yes, I think you've got your eye on Barcelona, haven't you, Tommy? I think you've seen a little spotting mound there. Anybody else been to Barcelona for a day's spotting? I think you could probably do that on Jet 2 out of Leeds or Welling out of Manchester. Is it easy to get to? Is it safe? Is it accessible? Is there any way of getting a taxi back to the airport once you get there, though? That's the big question. Well, it'd be interesting to see if they use the new air bridge on this one.
That was the one that's always worked.
Is it? Oh, was it number 8 that was broke? I thought it was the other way around.
Or maybe it was. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm sure it's number 7 that's just been fixed. Ah, so Sam, yeah, using vac packs when going away. That's genius.
What's that?
It's like a vacuum pack your clothes.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
That must be a bit of a pain in the bum, though, when the guy at the security says, "Can we have a quick look in this bag, sir?" Oh, God. Ah, Patrick says, you're right, it's 7 that was working, so it's the new one on 8 that's...
Told you.
Ah. Smarty pants. Uh-oh, duck. Some golfers behind us. Ah, so Patrick says Hotel Lima Yankee Bravo. That's an A321, I think, isn't it? Not a Neo. Down at Manchester today, nearly having a tail strike. I'll check that one out later on. Gemma's off to Malaga soon. We've just been down there. We had an unexpected trip to Malaga, didn't we, Tom?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Added bonus to our Lanzarote trip. Thank you for the likes, guys. We've had over 100 likes. It's very kind indeed. Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh, there's an ICE 757 going right over the top at the moment. It's up in some high cloud. Oh, is it in the Aurora colours? That's a shame. Oh, it's a shame. Can just about see the contrail through some high cloud. Steve, I take it you've been. He says at the platform overlooking the airport. Right, I'll Google that one later on. Thanks, Steve. John, shh, don't be upsetting Tom. Says Leeds are going up, they're probably going back down again. I don't know, I think Leeds might stay up. They just need a couple of players.
It's not happening.
You're not confident?
No.
Oh, I think they might be okay. Wow, our super mod Colin's been in the membership for 18 whopping months. Wow, thank you, Colin. That's a long time. Many thanks. Really do appreciate you guys keeping up your memberships. It's very kind. The ops cars on the runway. Quick runway inspection. I wonder if we'll still have the same manager in charge next year, though. There have been rumours on the internet this week of Daniel Farker leaving, or being sacked. It's a bit harsh, isn't it, to get them up into the Premier League and get sacked. They went down that route before with Marcelo Bielsa, though, didn't they? And didn't work. Let me give him a chance. I did. He got them up. And they went back down season after. He didn't. Yes, he did. And they got shut of him after the season. No, Max, I hope you're right. He deserves a shot at the Premier League. You sure? HD8, hello! Jem says my husband's on there somewhere. Pretty sure he's just been on and said he was coming in from... Where did I say, Tom? Was it Parma? I've forgotten.
I think it was Parma.
I think it was... we haven't had an aircraft come in from Parma. Might not have come in yet then. Susan Bowskill, very good afternoon. How are you doing, Susan? HX me, hello. Yeah, Planespotting. Mike says lovely weather for Planespotting. It's absolutely fantastic. There's not much wind. Temperatures, it's just nice, mid-teens. Patrick with some bad news. Tonight's Wizz Air delayed by an hour. That is so typical. Every time we've wanted it late, Tom, it's come like an hour early. And the one time we want it to be an hour early, it's going to be an hour late. So I guess we won't be seeing that one later on. That's a shame. Anthony Peel, hello. Marty Abbott talking about new emojis. I don't think we're anywhere near at that level at the moment of getting a new emoji. The way YouTube works, I think we once got to was it 300 members? And obviously, the more members you have, the more emojis that YouTube lets you have. And I think we're down in the 200 range at the moment. So good old YouTube won't let us have any more at the moment. Roof, Mrs. Hawker, very good afternoon. The one good thing about the emojis in YouTube though, if your membership's levels fall away as a streamer, they don't actually take your emojis off you. You do get to keep them. HXMI, hello to you. Oh, Tom, just have a look at that. Oh, you are. That's what I was going to tell you to have a look at. I think that's no, I wasn't looking. Sorry. Yeah, I think that's what pumps concrete into the up and over the tops of buildings. I think it's a fair machine. Yeah, HXMI saying the Spitfire's about to start flying from Leeds. Is that Leeds East? We need to go and see them, Tom.
When is that?
We'll have to, from early May. So, I'm not sure for are they based there? Yeah, I think we definitely have to do a Leeds East stream again. I quite liked it over there. Patrick says there's a new walkway for gate 9 and 10 in the new terminal. Presuming you not an air bridge, Patrick, but just a walkway. Power Rangers, hello to you. That is the Jet 2 down on stand 1. Don't seem to do anything when they stick them down on stand 1. They seem to park them up there. I think that's the that could be the sick bay. Here's the ops car guy. I'd shout and say give us a wave, but we've got all the golfers behind us. Yes! He says, are we on YouTube? Yes, we're on YouTube. He's obviously not watching. I was in a fort before, but if he comes over here on the grass, I think he might get stuck. It's a bit boggy. No, he's good at reversing. We should have said, no, you are. Power Ranger says, no, Tom.
I'm right here.
He's here. He's got a good job, hasn't he? Cruising around the taxiways, up and down the runway. I think I'd like that job, Tom.
Good if you like plane spotting.
Fantastic. Patrick says, new terminal opens in June. It was supposed to be May, it's obviously been put back a month. I wonder if it will open in June or if it will get put back again. Yeah, Planespotting Mike says it is always good when you get some reactions off the ground operatives. I did give him a very big wave there as well. Can't really shout though, we've got the golfers right behind us. Peter Kingston, hello Peter. Let's have another quick peek at that Global Express, Tom. Just make sure it is the one I'm thinking it is. Is it CGZLM?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that is the one that's comes here quite a lot actually. Now Bob's saying flying out on the 22nd of June. Yeah, you might get lucky there, Bob. Terminal might have just opened by then. It's actually quite therapeutic standing here listening to all the birds. Very vocal at this time of day. And a Planespotting Mike says, will we be streaming Doncaster when it reopens? I would imagine there'll be a few people turning up that day, and That's if it ever does. I'm thinking it's. I think it's looking like it's going to do. But yeah, it might be an idea to go down. It's probably about maybe an hour and a half's drive from for us. So yeah, that's probably would be a good thing to do. Never actually been there spotting wise. I did fly out of there once quite a long time ago. Jem says, is the Palmer in yet? No, it's not in yet, Jem. Or Emma. The Palmer's definitely not coming yet. The Jet 2 that last came in, that's down on the eastern end, that came in from Paris. The only other aircraft to arrive is the KLM, and that was from Amsterdam. Ian Rigg, hello Ian. Patrick says maybe next spring for Doncaster reopening. Well, if we do go down there, I think Sam's Planes and Trains can host that show. That's his local airport. Has been dying for it to reopen. Bring an extra chair that day, Tom.
Yeah.
We'll let Sam do all the work.
Yeah, you can do all the panning.
Ian Robbins, good afternoon, how are you doing? There we go, look, Sam says it would be great, it's only half an hour from him. Sure, we could probably come and pick you up that day, Sam. Cloud Collector, hello. So that's the air bridge that apparently they've just got working again. That's a new terminal in the background. Absolutely no idea what that red box is in the middle. Stand 12. That was Jet 2 from Paris. That is an 800 series 737 of Jet 2 there. That's down on the eastern ramp. A couple more Jet 2s down there as well. Fox November and Fox Golf, I think they're both 300 series. Jane Clark, hello Jane. Patrick says we've finally got a movement coming, Jet 2, 5 minutes out. Power Ranger says, when's the refurb of the existing terminal? I believe that's just about to start, if not started already. There we go, Patrick says the end of the year. Thank you, Patrick. Some new stands being built as well. I think 2 new stands are going to be built imminently, and then with a total of 10 new stands over the next few years. Right, so next aircraft to land, just turning onto finals actually. So it's a couple of minutes out, will be Jet 2 from Tenerife South, 737-800. Breaking the mould as well, it's going to be a red and silver one. I have 5 blue ones in at the moment. Also right behind the Jet 2 is a Ryanair from Parma. That is number 2 to land, just a few minutes behind the Jet 2. Presuming that's the one Jason's on. Adrian Burrows, good evening buddy. Once we see this Jet 2 in the distance, we'll swing the camera around. Still not in sight yet. Anybody else going to park run tomorrow morning? Is there only me and Dan Fretwell that go on the channel? I've not heard many other people say they go. If you ever want to find me, 9 o'clock Saturday morning, Cliff Castle, that's where I normally am. Can't get Tom to go anymore.
No, it's not happening.
Right, can see that Jet 2, it's finally popped into view. Still a few miles out. Marjolein says, not me. Why? Get yourself down there. They do have park runs in Holland. Or the Netherlands. Peter Wall, who's grabbing a beer. How are you doing, Peter? So if Jason's on the Ryanair, Tom will have to keep his eyes on that once they all disembark, and we might get a wave.
Which flight was that?
It's the Ryanair, it's the number 2. Number 2 to land, it's right behind this jet too, actually. Life should be more fair. Hello, how are you doing? Life should be more fair. Says looking forward to watching your video after this stream. The link to it is in the top of the chats. Anybody that's just joined, feel just that's Tom's new video. Has started work on the next video as well, which was the flight from Lanzarote to Malaga. That will be the next one. I think you've stuck it together, haven't you? You just need to do edit some bits of writing into it.
Yeah. Would that be the first ever flight from Lanzarote to Malaga on YouTube?
Potentially. We'll have to look that one up. Probably not. I think there's other. Does Welling fly there? Or Ryanair? Yeah, I bet not many people have done that route. Right, here we go. Jet 2 from Tenerife South. Should be no bumpy landings today. There's hardly a breath of wind. Ooh, perfect. Stamping on the brakes, determined to make the turn, and I think they just have. That man's off to work, you take care. Sorry, Tom. Nudging you. Apologise. Emma, I think Jason's on the next one, on the Ryanair. Oh, yep. Easton's just pushing back as well. We'll cut across to that one. Going out to Amsterdam. Ryanair's on long finals as well. The Danish air transport has pushed back at Dublin. It's coming back. Farjon, good evening. Marty says, I wonder where they're going to park this one up in Teesside. They do have a tendency to park them as really a long way away from the terminal. Seem to fill up the eastern stands first. Alan Hargraves, a whopping thank you. Been in the membership for 22 months. That is incredible support. Thank you, buddy. One Dan and his boat, hello. Very kind comments, thank you. Right, next to land, Ryanair from Palma. Mr. Manchester's in the chat. Hello, Rod. They have taken that Jet 2 down to the eastern end as well. Ah, I understand now. So he's not on the plane. Jason's not on the plane. He's ground staff, and he's going to be marshalling the Ryanair. Right, we'll try a bit of digital zoom for that one, Tom.
Yep, we'll give it a go.
Okie dokie. Hopefully the park on the stand where we can see. Stop that one very quickly. Philip Douglas. Hello, Philip. Right, Eastern just about ready to taxi away. Looks like this one's coming out through Bravo. On to taxiway in November. And then, will it take it short? Will it backtrack? Ooh, the Doomsday plane about to fly over Manchester. Oh yeah, if you can get a picture of that, Rod. Which way is it going, Rod? Alan Hargreaves, 2 weeks today, heading to Malta. Fantastic. Looks like they might be going in for stand 8. Are we on digital zoom there?
Yep.
Right. Can anybody see Jason? Apparently he's marshalling the aircraft in.
Just behind the right engine. Just in front, sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Marshalled in very well, sir. Well done. Logie Mason. Hello, Logie. Oh, yeah. Right, here we go. So Eastern, operating for KLM, is taking full length. It's gone right down to the end. So this is an Embraer E170 or a 75 going out to Amsterdam. Philip, really sorry to hear about that, mate. Early rotation, up we go. Rod's managed to get a few pics. I'll have a look at them later on, Rod. Mark Garner, very good evening. First time seeing Leeds. Wow, where have you been? It's yeah, it's a steady stream. It's not quite as busy as Manchester. Logie says, how long are we staying live for? Well, we've not brought the big battery pack, so we're probably limited to a maximum of 3 hours. But, we normally do about 2, don't we, at Leeds, on an evening? That's the other Jet 2 that came in not too long ago. Yeah, guys going in for the bags. Quite heavily zoomed in there, guys, I'm afraid. It gives us a nice close-up of them getting their bags off. Don't think I'd fancy doing that job all day. I think you'd have to have a strong back. So Rod says the Grim 99 and Air Force One as well down there, heading towards Mildenhall. There's a lady trying to get through the mud as well. Hiya, you alright?
Hi.
Do you fancy doing that all day, Tom?
Not in the rain.
And you get plenty of that here at Leeds. Rod says Air Force One's out over the Atlantic at the moment. And yeah, Logie saying about the Malta Air, there is one based here at the moment. Sadly, it's going to avoid our stream. I think it's due later on tonight, isn't it, Tom?
I think so, yeah.
Dasman, 6 weeks today until Cyprus. Very nice. Right, sorry about that, I'm just plugging a little internet device in. Logie says whereabouts are we? We are down the, we call it the muddy path. It's a little pathway that goes between the golf course and the airfield. And just to the east of Multiflight. So all is quiet, I'm afraid, at the moment. So we'll just have to watch the action on the ramp. Could you see Jason, Tom, when you zoomed in?
I could see marshalling it in. It was a bit hidden from the by the aircraft.
Nathan Eccles. Hello, Nathan. Dasman says going to Madeira. Yes, we've been there. We've actually got, I think we've got a little Madeira video on our YouTube page, haven't we, Tom, somewhere?
Yep, we should do.
Yes, check that one out. It's a nice airport, actually. Lots of spotting locations as well. It's you're spoilt for choice. You can even spot on the roof of the terminal. And well worth going up there. There's two spotting locations on the roof. There's an air side and a non-air side, land side. And to get to the land side one, you've got to go to the right over to the left hand side of the airport, and then there's some stairs. It's quite hidden. It's hard to find, and some stairs go up onto the roof. There's a little cafe up there as well, but definitely worth a visit. There's even a scale model of the airport as well, isn't there, Tom? Down on the ground floor of them steps.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Yeah, Logie says British Airways needs to come back. Yeah, they do. We miss them. Oops. I'm presuming these are the passengers off the Jet 2 flight. I don't think I've done bus spotting before. I've pinched the camera off Tom, by the way. He's having a bit of a sit down at the moment. All right down there.
I'm fine, thanks.
Whoops, there's it. Kicking the camera.
You like to do that a lot, don't you?
I do, yeah. I'm good at that. Looks like the passengers are ready to board the Ryanair. 200 likes as well for a little stream at Leeds. Thanks, guys. Very kind, much appreciated. The likes do help the YouTube algorithm as well, so many thanks. Down on his boat says flaps appear to be in the down position on the Jet 2 down on the other. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't think that's normal to leave them down, is it? Nick Schofield. Hello, Nick. Logie saying, what's the reg on the Ryanair? I think it's, yeah, Patrick's put it there in the chat, look. Anybody going to give us a wave? Jimmy Jetty, how are you doing? Yeah, I think this Ryanair's going out to Paris. We've got some noisy golfers coming. It's very, very quiet, Tom.
Yeah, we came on Friday a few weeks ago. It wasn't this quiet, was it?
No, it seems very quiet indeed. Although I think it was a bit earlier last time. I think the busier time is through the afternoon. It can get a little bit quiet in the evenings. Oh, we're at war. I think that was that will be a fire alarm test. Stephen Worthington, hello to you. Yes, we're both well, thanks. Hope you are too. How come that's on there, Tom? Where is it? Why is it there then? I don't know. HD8. Don't need an alarm on my wallet. Blimey. Patrick says he saw somebody waving about 20 seconds ago. I wasn't watching actually, I was looking at the computer screen. Here comes the noisy golfers. There goes the fuel truck. So yeah, as for the weekend streams, guys, I think tomorrow we'll probably do something in the afternoon, all being well. And then Sunday, down at Manchester again for the usual Manchester Sunday stream. Weather's looking okay, actually. Fingers crossed. I think they did say there was going to be a bit of rain creeping in. I think they've pushed that more to the west now, so I think we're okay. And then next week, bit of a heat wave coming. Ah, Philip Wood. Hello, Philip. Watching a bit of planes before the Rhinos game. Something we've never really been into, that rugby, isn't it, Tom?
So not the greatest fans.
No, I'm not a big fan of the rugby, I must be honest. Pretty sure you're meant to be quiet on a golf course. Ooh, Planespotting Mike not confident that Leeds are going to stay up next season. I'm quietly confident that they might stay up, Mike, actually. Fingers crossed, they just need to buy a player or two. I think the belief and the skills there. Just one or two players, isn't there, Tom, that I think are probably not suited to the Premier League, but be interesting to see what happens. Adrian, hello to you. Yeah, they are a bit of a noisy bunch, this one. We are hidden behind some trees, so they can't see us, but we can certainly hear them. See Marjolein still in the chat. What are you up to this weekend, Marjolein? Another weekend of streams. I think you'll be modding on Simon Low's stream tomorrow, probably. Life with Jade, a big hello to you. Ooh, Philip Douglas, ouch. Planespotting Mike, it doesn't sound like it. Oh, Marjolein, both channels, busy day. Out of interest, Marjolein, how many hours a week do you put into the modding? With is it just Simon Low and us? think you do one on a Dutch site as well, don't you? How many hours a week do you do? You must put quite a few hours together. Really appreciated, by the way. Adrian says they've moved the rain showers to Skipton. That's very precise. Yeah, I agree with you, Rod, on that one. Easiest way to spoil a good walk, a round of golf. Did used to play a little bit many years ago. I did a couple of rounds every now and then, but I was never any good at it. Joanne Ingham. Hello, Joanne. Wow, Marjolein, that's almost like a full-time job. So yeah, hats off to you. Or full-time hours. Wow. Maruda, who's in Harrogate. Hello to you, good evening. So hopefully the Danish air transport ATR that's operating for Aer Lingus should be heading this way now, getting closer. Ooh, David Jones. Risky. Tony else. Hello, Tony. Very good evening to you. Tony's another member that's been in the membership just about from the beginning, so whopping thank you. He's got his 2-year badge as well. Marjolein says, just love to help out. We love you helping out as well. Really appreciate it. Looks like this Ryanair should be ready, almost ready to push back. Not sure if it's my eyes, but they look to have retracted the flaps on the Jet 2. Let's have a peek. Yep, back to normal. So maybe it was an inspection. Excuse me. Tom, can you order a plane, please?
Is this one of the quietest streams I've ever done?
I think it is. Might as well have stayed at home and streamed in the back garden. Oh, Joanne's making us jealous. 5 more sleeps to Lanzarote. Oh. Have you room for me and Tom in the suitcase? Robert Wood, how are you doing? Sun's trying to come out, Tom. It's nice.
It's not too bad at the
A
minute.
bit of late evening sunshine. It's very nice indeed. I think I've missed a message there, but yeah, Tom's my son. He's behind the camera. He's 15. He does all the camera work.
I do.
I sometimes have a go on the camera just to give you all a bit of a laugh. Right, beacons are flashing on this Ryanair. Should be ready to push. Cloud collector, take care. Excellent. Joanne's going to squeeze us into the case. Right. Can we lose a bit of weight in 5 days, Tom?
You're going to have to.
Right, here we go. Ryanair on the push. Finally, some action. Yeah, Marjolein saying she does Simon's and then us. We probably will be on tomorrow, sometime after Simon Lowe's stream. Or we might overlap a little bit. We'll have to have a think about what we're doing, Tom, and where we're going.
Leeds again?
Maybe Leeds. We'll have a look at flight radar. Sometimes Leeds looks really, really quiet, and other times you get a few biz jets thrown in. So yeah, we'll see. Light is on our side now, isn't it? Light till about 8 o'clock. Kyle, good evening. Yeah, Kyle saying, how was your day? It's well, I've been at work, so it could be better. It's nice to come up here for an hour or two and watch some planes. And see you guys, of course. Right, looking on flight radar, this is indeed going out to Paris. Echo Mike Lima is the reg, it's a 737-800. There is a Maltese registered Ryanair 737-800 about 10 minutes out as well, maybe 15, coming in from Dublin. There's also Jet 2 from Lanzarote in front of that Ryanair as well, so a couple of aircraft heading this way. Aer Lingus from Belfast is there as well, about 15 minutes out. And the Danish Air Transport ATR from Dublin, number 4 to land, just about 15 minutes out as well. So there's going to have a little flurry of arrivals. Wow, Marty Abbott's, I presume you're talking about modding, doing over 50 to 70 hours a week. Wow. Don't think we've ever seen a 737 take it from there, have we, Tom? We've seen an A320 take it from there.
No, they don't tend to, do they?
No, I wonder if, even if there was empty, if they could. I've seen an EasyJet A320 Neo, wasn't it, that took it from a Beam Alpha? And a big hello to George, aka G-Dog. Very warm welcome to you, thank you. Philip, take care. Right, here we go then, Ryanair to Paris, just about to line up. Frog in my throat. Here we go. Rube says, are we on the Jaffa cakes? Nope, not brought any today. I've left them all at home. Wow, thank you. Gifting another Blue Sky membership. It's very kind indeed, much appreciated. That's gone to Yin Team Stripes, who's always in the chat, so that's lovely to see. Thank you, Marjolein.
Thanks, Marjolein.
George says, can I say hello again, because I didn't get it the first time. Hello, George. Welcome to the stream. Sam's Planes and Trains has gifted a membership as well, and that's gone to Trev Smith. Trev's always full of good information when he comes on, so it's that's fantastic to see. Sam, thank you. Trev, if you're there, congratulations. Right, the next arrival is on approach. We can see it in the distance. So first of 4 arrivals coming in. Should be pretty much one after the other actually, they're all quite close. Including 2 ATRs, 1 Aer Lingus and 1 Danish Air Transport. So number 1 will be Jet 2 from Lanzarote. Number 2 just joining the ILS as well, Ryanair from Dublin. This Jet 2 is another red and silver one, 737-800. Turn hard on the brakes. It is. Juliet Zulu Delta Golf, the reg on that one. Danish Air Transport looks to be making a strange route into Leeds. It's coming via the overhead. Declan Kerr, hello to you. Laura Bradshaw, hello. Adrian reckons he might have spotted a wave there. Yeah, Patrick spotted it as well. We've got a wave off the pilot. Missed that one. Declan must work on the ramp as well. Says just push that last Ryanair. And they're taking their Jet 2 down onto the eastern end as well. Must be nearly a quarter of a mile away from the terminal. Yeah, quite a lot of Jet 2s on that ramp now. How many more can they squeeze on there? Keeping the bus driver busy. Nine Hotel Quebec Alpha X-Ray is the registration of the next arrival. Ryanair from Dublin. On about 3 mile final at the moment. Thought the Whiz was inbound then, I saw it on flight radar, but it's one for Liverpool, I'm afraid. That's one for Planespotting Mike. It's just past south of the field. "309-kilometre flight, this one, according to flight radar, from Dublin. Taken just under 40 minutes. You're right with exposure. Got some nice evening light at the moment. This is what the photographers call the golden hour. Logie says Aer Lingus on finals. It's just coming into view. It's probably about 3 or 4 miles out. Yeah. No, it's yeah. 2 Aer Linguses coming in, I suppose. One's operating for Aer Lingus. I think it's the. Let me just check. Check flight radar. Make sure I've got these the right way around. Yeah, the proper Aer Lingus is first from Belfast. Number 2 is the Danish Air Transport operating for Aer Lingus, which is also just about to turn onto the ILS. Jonathan, RP, hello, how are you doing? Malcolm Orbill, hello Malcolm. Declan says he'll give us a wave when he pushes the Aer Lingus. Definitely emoji spamming time. Logie says, where's Tom?
I'm right here.
Logie says hello.
Hello, Logie.
So that's Aer Lingus from Belfast, ATR 72. Michael Forbes, hello Michael. Just look at that beautiful light. I should have brought my camera, Tom.
It's good at this time of evening, isn't it?
Yeah, gorgeous. See you later, Kyle. Right, we'll spin the camera around in a second. The next ATR's getting closer. Right, then here we go. So this is probably most interesting movement of the stream. This is the Danish Air Transport, ATR 72, operating for Aer Lingus. This is from Dublin. It was in earlier this afternoon. It's been out and come back again. Oscar Yankee Romeo Uniform November's the reg. We have seen these at Leeds before. I think it was last year. Sporting the red nose. Well, that's your treat for today. That's nice to see at Leeds. Something a bit different. Green engines and a red nose. Registration, oi, run. Yeah. That'll be me tomorrow morning doing park run. Fingers crossed this might park right at the side of the other ATR. Rod, welcome back. Right, is it going to make a right turn there? Is it going to keep going and park next to the other one? Oh, it's not. It's taking the right turn. Jonesy, how are you doing? Right, looking on flight radar, I don't see anything else coming in at the moment. So they've parked all the Jet 2s right at the far end of the ramps. Not sure why they do that. Then passengers don't want to come out, do they? G-Dog says we should have a shout and see what's everybody's favourite airline. Go on then, have you say in the chat, what's your favourite airline? To fly on or to watch? I think to actually fly on, I think the best one I've ever been on was I've not been on that many really nice ones to be honest, but probably British Airways. Which if you watch some YouTubers now, British Airways are some of the bigger YouTubers are not giving them very positive vibes, should we say? So yeah, I can't comment on the likes of Singapore or anything like that. I've never been on them. I would like to, but maybe in the future. Well, yeah, have you say in the chat? Let's let everybody know what's your favourite airline. Our last flight was with TUI. Do like Jet2. It's, the prices do tend to be a bit higher than Ryanair's, but yeah, Jet2 is a very good airline.
Passengers are just starting to get off.
We're on ×2 zoom, by the way, Tom. I've been tinkering with it when you wasn't looking.
Come off it.
We're all right at that, I think, at the moment. Isaac's been on Singapore. Jonesy says never been on a plane yet. Wow. Come out of that. Back and he's brought his mate this time.
Am I on TV?
Yes, smile!
Hello, Mum! I'm on TV!
Fantastic. Hello, Mum, I'm on TV. Hey. Right, well, I think this would be a good time to bow out then, actually, for tonight. Seeing all the arrivals. I don't think there's anything. Well, I'll just check flight radar, make sure nothing else is on its way in. Yep, looking on flight radar, there's nothing inbound in the next 10-15 minutes or so. So, are we to wrap it up, Tom?
Yep, I think so.
Right. So, we'll finish on the ops car then. That's a nice way to finish. So, yeah, so we'll be back on this weekend, guys. Should be back on tomorrow afternoon, all being well. Definitely be back on Sunday down at Manchester. And, yeah, it's been a nice pleasant evening, and we've kept dry. So moderators, a whopping thank you for being there as per usual. You guys are amazing, really appreciated. We've had 265 likes. So a massive thank you for that. Easiest way to support the channel, hit the like button, it does help the channel. So yeah, thank you very much. And there's a couple of new subscribers have joined us as well today, so a warm welcome to you guys. And we've had a few gifted memberships taken out, and a couple of super chats as well, so a whopping thank you for that. It's very kind, helps us out with the petrol and the running costs. So yeah, very, very kind indeed, much appreciated. Right, we'll wrap it up. And enjoy your evening, guys. It's a very nice evening. Get out, have a beer, have a wander in the evening sun. It's beautiful out here. And we'll be back on tomorrow. So until then, take care and see you later.
Bye, everyone.
See you, Tom.
Goodbye.